Hi, in this video tutorial, we'll be looking at how to use ProjectMilkSyphon as an input for VDMX or any other VJ application that can receive Siphon inputs. If you're not familiar with ProjectMilkSyphon already, this is essentially an implementation of the classic milk drop audio visualizer. And you might know this from the early days of Winamp. And this has been ported by the Project M group, so that it can run on a bunch of different platforms, including the Mac, and we've wrapped this up in an application that can publish to Siphon. So if you look in the settings window here, you'll notice that we've included a whole bunch of presets that were created by the community, and if you want, you can just click through this list, and it'll automatically switch between them. And there are quite a few of these in here. You could have a few hours of fun just going through and looking at them all. Below that, you'll notice that you can specify the output resolution, and there's also a math setting here, so if you need to, you can increase these values and get higher resolution data out. You can also use these buttons here to trigger the next or previous options in the list, or jump to a random one. There's also an option for auto-triggering, and this will use the duration setting here to jump to an automatically either a random one or the next one in the list. And you could also specify fade time if you want along with that. Let's leave it on this one. I like this one. All right. And then if you need to, you can also specify a different audio source. Right now I'm using the built-in microphone, but if you want to get a clean signal from another application like iTunes or Ableton Live or Serato, you can use the Soundflower input. Or you can use an aggregate device, or if you want, you can use any external hardware that you have that's available. So the next thing I want to do is receive this in another application. So just to make sure that this is working properly, we can launch the Simple Client, and this is a free tool from the creators of Siphon for testing tools. And you'll see that ProjectMilkSyphon is being published and being received by our Simple Client here. So I'm going to go ahead and quit that. And now I'm going to switch over to VDMX, and from here I'll start with a new project. Now if I want to directly just display this in my output, I can go to here and choose from this list Siphon, and there we go. We have this directly in our output here. If I want, I could then of course just go to full screen, choose my main display, and there we go. But of course we might want to do something more interesting, so I'm going to hide that now. And we can of course add another layer in here, and I can choose my built-in camera. Hey, there we go. So now I've got my built-in camera, and that's being mixed with my feed from Project Milk. And of course, if I need to, I can go over here and switch to a different mode. Awesome. Here we go. And if I need to, I can, of course, run this in the background. I can hide ProjectMilkSyphon once I found something that I like. Also, any Siphon feed can be triggered from the media bin in VDMX. So if I want to, I can open up here, and let's say I have my simple server, another Siphon app running in the background, and that just does this. I can go down here and in my import media window, and if you need to, you can access that from here, browse import media. And I can just select these and drag them into my media bin. And now I can switch between these. So now I've got my simple server being published, or it could be a movie clip, anything I want, or I can then just switch it to ProjectMilkSyphon whenever I want. So that's just the very basics of what you can do with ProjectMilkSyphon being published over Siphon and received into VDMX or any other program. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed watching this and make some good use out of this tool. Bye.